Hey guys, here we are today. Buddy of mine having a little trouble, so we're going to see if we can't help him out. This is going to be how to clean a Kohler carburetor, typical Kohler carburetor. Okay, I'm going to get right at it because we don't want it to. We don't want to run out of time here. Okay, so first, take this nut out. Hold your bowl on. This is the float. Take a high-tech antique compass or something to that effect. Poke this pin out. It'll come right out. Not a problem. Pull that out. Okay, this is your float. Okay, you see this gasket? Okay, if you have that on there, see how it hangs out? That doesn't necessarily mean you need a new gasket. Just so that's been said. We're going to carry on from there. So take your float out. This is your needle valve. Okay, drop it out. I want you to see that. Okay, this point seals inside here. Okay. Alright, this is where your fuel first comes in. This is what you want really clean. You want it all clean, but this right here, pay particular attention to. Alright, this is where the fuel comes in. So, I can see in there that there's dirt in there. You may or may not be able to see, but there's scale and stuff in there. That'll get in here and plug this and cause trouble. So what you do is you get a socket, and you take this out. Okay, clean all them passages, carb cleaner. Okay. Alright, now in here, your jet. Always make sure you get a screwdriver that fits it. Don't use a little one like this right here. I've already had this out, so that's why I can do this. I'm inside, it's a rainy day, but I'd already had it out. But make sure you get one that fits across here right, and don't get it too wide, because if you do, you have threads in here also that mess up. Now these threads in here, you know, this is a bad spot on Kohler. They sometimes get messed up, and then your little nut that comes out will be messed up, and you want to watch that. You know, be easy with that best you can. If it happens, it's not the end of the world. I have trimmed these off, and they still work. So anyway, just so that's been said. So anyways, clean inside here, clean behind here. I don't have anything to take it out, but clean behind here, blow through it with carb cleaner. Do all of that, okay? Which that one looks pretty clean inside, but it's still got dirt in it. I noticed on here, there's still, if you look, maybe I can get a little bit on my finger. No, not real well. But there's grit in it. There's rust right here. So make sure you clean all that out. Clean these passages out on that one. Come to the top. Screw the top jet out. Okay, which again, I've got it handy so we can keep this to a minimum here. Alright. Now these ends get marred up from people over tightening them. Don't over tighten them. When they stop, you stop. But if it happens, you can take and clean this off real good and get all the mars off of it and just sharpen it up real nice. You know, take your time, a little piece of sandpaper or something, but be careful and just don't over tighten them, then it won't be an issue. But sometimes somebody's already done it. This particular one looks really good. It's not bad at all. Okay, so again, clean these passages out. You'll see these. You can use a wire bristle off of a wire brush. Works real well. Clean these passages out. There's one here and one here. Some have more, some have less. We'll just leave it at that. There's some modifications you can do to this to help things, but we'll leave that go for now. We'll just keep it simple. So clean this out. Clean these passages. Okay. And by the way, I don't recommend sticking anything down in that. Just blow through it. Usually the little tube on your carb cleaner will sit in there just right and just really put some pressure on it, and that's about all it needs. So anyway, that's that. So do the same on your side jet here. Same deal, take it out, blow through the passages, make sure it's clean, make sure nobody's assed that up. And that one looks good too, just needs clean. Okay, so we've got all of that. Okay, clean your carburetor thoroughly, check everything out. See, there's a little ruster right there, see it? I don't want that in an engine. That's not good in the cylinder. It's like throwing a handful of sandpaper in there, and that just don't work out real good. So we'll clean that up later, but like I said, I want to keep this short. So okay, so now you put everything back in, of course, just the way you took it out. Now I'm not going to do that, but you do whenever you go to put it back on, of course. Alright, so the reason for this is because I'm going to show you how to set this float. Okay? So whenever you get everything reinstalled, you know, your needle back in your seat, okay, because you've done took the seat out and cleaned it, remember. And the needle valve didn't have any Mars or anything on the end. The little rubber tip looked really good. Not all of them's rubber either, but just make sure the tip's clean. Okay, so we set the float back in. Alright, we put the pin back in. And this would be after your gaskets or whatever, if you was going back. This particular one, I don't think I'm going to fool with that part of it. It just needs a good cleaning. And let's see, we'll get that in there like so. Okay, now if you look right here, if you look at this float, the line, just kind of an imaginary line across the top of that, and then you look right here, you want that float to be level with here. So now if this was up here, it's too high. Let me show you from the side. It's actually better to look at it from the side. Okay, so if it was up here like that, see how it's not level with this? Not good. Okay, so you bring that down, and what you do is you bend this little tab right here, either down or up. And when you do, don't bend it with the needle in there. Okay, take it out and bend it. That way you ain't putting pressure on that needle and fouling up that tip I'm telling you about. So anyway, we've knocked the pin out. There, put the pin back in. So if you look at that, across here and across that float, that's about where you want her. Okay, see how level that is? Okay, and that will make your bowl right. And then, of course, the jet will be in and all that. But we're not going to do that. I'm just going to show you. Okay, so you would close that up and put everything back together, and then you'd have it. Okay, and the way that works, for people that don't know or want to know or however it may be, is this drops down, this fills up this bowl, and naturally floats. Okay, so this bowl fills up on there, gets gas in it, and then it picks it up. And when it picks it up, it seals it. You can see that little tab in there that's on that little seat. See it? It goes up, and then it seals it. Right there, it's sealed. So see, that shuts the gas off. And then whenever your motor uses it, it drops down and it fills it back up. So that's pretty much that. Hopefully it helps somebody out. And that's about all I can think of right now. Like I said, just make sure you spray it out real good when you got it apart like that. That's the initial adjustment on that. You can go and get a manual. They're online free, no problem. I got them on my website, or on my channel. Off to the side, the website there is a Kohler website. It'll tell you everything you need to know about it. But it'll give you an idea of where to start with these jets when they're in there. 2 rounds or 1.5 or whatever, depending upon what motor you put it on. I'm not even going to say, because I've got into arguments with people about that. But anyway, you just look in the manual and it'll give you a rough idea where to start. And then once your motor's running, you can go to the low speed, which is on the side, and get everything lined out for you. And until it smooths out and runs like you want it to run, it won't fall on its face, etc., etc. All right, well, I hope this helps somebody out. Oh, crazy, at it again on a rainy day. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.